Right, friends, back with Lady Cypher. Complete full run dedicated to the railroad questline or faction. This is exactly the place where we left last episode.
Hey.
Let's go, guys.
Going up.
Hey.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee your railroad material.
Targeting sensors fully operational.
Psst. Hold.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Was all of that worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for a new coffee maker. See you soon. I'll meet you back at the church.
Hey. Come on.
have to be very careful with mines. Because if you look here, I only have rank 2 of sneak. And you need rank 3 so you can be able to walk over the mines without triggering the mines. I don't think I want to do it because I really don't like the feature. I really want the mines to be a threat. Because to me it just makes the game more challenging, more fun. I wish that wasn't connected with the sneak tree, you know. Because the problem is that I really want sneak on 4 so I can be able to run silently. Like, you know, like the silent runner perk. The way it was on Fallout New Vegas. I really hate the sneak rank 5 because I don't like that whole camo shit when you crouch. And I hate it because it makes you go invisible, and it also makes you invisible when you go into the Pip-Boy, which I'm not a fan of that. So I'm gonna try to keep it at rank 2. Zombies. Alright, they should be on their way over here.
Psst. Over there. Hey.
Screw it. It's too dangerous. And I have to be very careful when I'm mining because they can be super sneaky, you know, and also have to be really fast when I grab them. Now I'm gonna try not get too distracted and just stay on point and do everything that is railroad related. We need to go back to the HQ of the railroads. I'm gonna make a cut. Okay, we're here.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it.
Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Why don't you believe Deacon?
Let's just say that Deacon and the truth aren't always on the same team.
We got the job done. Does the rest matter?
I suppose not. I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Call me Whisper.
After Tommy? Or... Either way, that's very fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
Hey there.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Don't they need you here?
My job's mainly intel, so the more places I go, the better I'm doing it. And you are just one big, beautiful distraction. Plenty of opportunities to learn secrets moving around in your shadow.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
Hey.
Tell me what you want. What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Please, you do the talking. If I pick anything up, I'll let you know afterwards.
That was it.
Another time.
Glory.
Hey, you. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit, too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
Why don't you believe his story?
Saving synths ain't easy. So when we score a win, sometimes the propaganda gets laid on thick. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
There's a lot to be said for ambushing enemies from the shadows.
Oh no, another one? Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was a second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute assholes took out the switchboard. With him gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Glory, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
You really are a synth, right? You weren't pulling my leg before.
That's what the maid in the Institute stamp on my ass says.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to answer a few?
Every rook comes in here and wants to interrogate me. Wants to know everything about everything. I don't got the answers you want, okay? I don't know where the Institute is, how to get there. I know barely anything about them. I'm done talking.
Wow. So, you basically got pissed off at me, huh? Well, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna reload the quick save, and I'm gonna keep retrying that speech challenge to see if she can talk to us. The problem is that my charisma is only like level 2, so it's gonna suck.
Anytime, Snowflake. I don't got all day.
I know, I was trying and trying and trying off camera and it keeps failing it, so I'm gonna say screw it and I'm just gonna go ahead. Because this is really annoying.
Finally, I meet a synth.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure to meet another one of you humans. There sure are an awful lot of you. You're helping out my people. So some advice? Kiss up to Tinker Tom. He's batshit crazy, but he's got all the good stuff.
What sort of good stuff are we talking about?
Firepower, armor, repurposed tech. Doesn't hold a candle to the Institute, but it'll save your ass in the field. You take care out there.
Glory.
Des says we stay here until you leave. No pressure.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
Why is that a bad job?
Runners at the bottom of the totem pole in the railroad. Just a hair above tourists. Being HQ's runner is a cut above field work, I suppose. Someone's got to do it. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
Hey,
You called?
over here.
Can do.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Pam. I mentioned Pam, the robot, on last episode. That's the one they're talking about.
Listen up, everyone. This is Whisper. She did the switchboard op with DEACON. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber.
Desdemona.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere. The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des will let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you. Or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Are you seriously asking if I eat food?
The food out there is dangerous. It's contaminated. That's why I grow my own food. Reclaimed pure water, local nutrients. Nothing goes in me that I don't see. That's how you stay safe. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
They're in my blood.
Absolutely not. Tom, we ran your tests extensively. We found red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. Everything you'd expect.
And that doesn't get you the least bit suspicious. The results were too perfect, too expected, and that's how they fool you.
Could the Institute really do that?
Look, everyone says Tinker Tom is crazy. Until I'm right. You gotta understand, those Institute scientists have centuries on us. Just working like crazy little bees, dreaming up the most messed up stuff you can imagine. Remember, in the blood. Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
Okay, we got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now you talking.
Now you're encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative, real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time. You need anything?
What do you have in stock?
Well, it changes, depending on what's on hand. We lost everything when the switchboard went lights out. Hopefully our agents score more supplies in the field so me and my boys can, make even more toys. You wanna see what we got?
Let's take a look.
Take a look.
So he sells a classic 10 mil. Got to make sure to cover that Creation Club content one day soon. But anyway, okay, this is his feature weapon right here. Tinker Tom Special. It's not terribly damaging, but it's good for stealth attack, critical hits while sneaking around, So it's not a bad rifle. But anyway, I'm doing nothing but buy guns in this series, so also yeah, Stealth Boyd. I like how they're trying to encourage you to play stealthy for this faction.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
What? You don't think I can handle a dangerous job?
The danger doesn't concern me. Your work at the switchboard proves you can deal with that. I just hope the mission doesn't require knowledge about synths and our procedures. Something you've had scant opportunity to learn.
You guys recruited me. I don't need your attitude.
Charming. I'm sure you and Glory will be fast friends. One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with a runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
What's a dead drop?
Oh, shit. I knew I forgot to tell you about something.
Oh dear lord. A dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
Is all the security necessary?
Often we're dealing with strangers, so we need to establish trust quickly. And despite our precautions, the Institute always manages to track us down. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Glory.
Things are quiet. For now.
Recalibrating using new data set.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Whisper. Your arrival was not calculated.
What do you mean? It wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
You see the future.
That is this unit's primary goal. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query: what is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Ham.
Analyzing. Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method. Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
That's not even worth picking up, boss.
For every synth that makes it out, there's a round on me.
All processes are busy.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Hey.
Sure, I can help you out.
Excuse me.
What's on your mind?
Is everything all right between us?
Just happy to get out and about. Gives me plenty of opportunities to do what I do.
Your thoughts?
I'm convincing the next raw recruit that I'm actually President Eden. Think I can pull it off?
Wait there.
Absolutely. And my eagerness is totally unrelated to wanting a smoke break.
When running synths out of the well, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Based off what DEACON said, I expect great things from you.
Desdemona.
If you need something, take it. That's what it's there for.
I like how this blackboard shows all the signs from the railroad, like what each of them means. It's good if you pay attention and you memorize them, because it can be handy when you're outside in the wasteland and you know what some agent from the railroad is trying to tell you regarding the area. Okay, so what to do next? Boston after dark. It's gonna be our next mission. Retrieve the dead drop. You don't have to go too far away, so I'm pretty sure I can walk all the way over there. Yeah.
Rebuilding takes time, but we have the men and women to do it.
Word is, Diamond City is under opposition control.
Heads up.
What's the word?
Come on.
Sure thing.
No way I'm cracking this.
This is just some kind of locker room. It's in the minimap. If I upgrade my hacking abilities, I may come back and open it. Just to show what is inside. Been trying to take my time here at the base just to show the place. In case you, the viewer, you're not familiar with what you're watching or this faction. Huh. Look how he just changed that outfit. How many faces you have, Deacon?
Heads up.
Let's see what I got in my pockets.
So yeah, first of all, give me that. If I'm gonna use a companion, I'm gonna make sure to give him 5 guns, just like me, just to keep the series even, you know? Because it's gonna kinda defeat the purpose of me playing with 5 guns and he's gonna be using Gatling guns or Fat Mans, you know? That's not how I'm gonna have it. They're going to be my equal, pretty much. Also, I'm gonna change his appearance too. Yeah, I like that better. He looks like a sneaky bad boy. Good one. Let's go, Deacon.
I don't know if even a scaver would take that.
Sure, Deacon. Anyway, remember seeing... Yep, raiders, I know. Gosh. Trying to aim at them, but the game is not letting me because I'm too close to the wall. It's so annoying. It's okay. Find another way around it. It's not a big deal.
Disappearing, huh?